Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So last time, I set up the automated process here for generating us some meat and pink slime. And that's been going, well, it's been going at the rate it's been going. I'll say that much. Having more adult cows might help, but for now, it's going at the rate it's going. So I've generated 318 slime. Pink slime. I've generated 22 raw meat ingots, and that's about it. Granted, it hasn't been very long since the last recording. I had to record this relatively sooner than I thought. I'm also having a constant drain on my LP here because I have something going on in our chemistry set. I just had way too much rotten flesh lying around. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna need these eventually. Wait, so is the drain stopped? The drain is stopped. Well, for now, you can just sit in here. I can take all this out. Didn't notice I had that there. So, really what I'm doing now is mostly just waiting on that pink slime so that we can make that laser drill. So, in the meantime, I don't really have anything in particular planned. I think we can start working on the whole mob spawner thing that I was talking about before. I could just down all these hearts right now. You know what? Let's do it. I doubt anyone's ever done this before. Okay, the maximum's 30, apparently. So, we now have another maximum and 10 left over lives that we can get. So let's see here. Apparently I have 2 unclaimed quest rewards. I have 30 lives, so I've died 25 times. Okay, so it's just those quests that I've done probably about 1,000,000 times. I'll keep emeralds I can work with. Since last time, while I was just, leaving this open, trying to get pink slime to trickle in bit by bit, I made another pair of solar panels, so we are now up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 12. So I could make 3 level 4 solar panels if I wanted to. I could make 3. Now the thing is, for the laser drills, I was kind of thinking I could do one of these on top of each pre-charger, and then I wouldn't need to worry about drawing in power from something else. But I have the distinct impression that such a thing is not going to be possible. Actually, you know what we could work on today? We could work on a reactor. A big reactor. Because let's be honest, this Yellorium's just sitting here doing nothing. So yeah, let's... And since I already have an automated process of producing the Yellorium, yeah, a big reactor would be awesome. We could dedicate this room to it. I'd have to either build a really wide reactor, or I could tear up the roof of this part and build it into the 2 floors. And then just make a really massive reactor. That might be fun. Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, hold on. What I could do is I build the reactor through like the middle of the floor. Like let's say I make a 7x7 hole in the floor here. Yeah, that would be fun. Okay, let's do that. It'll be a good way to kill time while we're working on our laser drill. Plus, it generates a whole butt ton of power, which will be useful for the laser drill. So, let's go through the quest for it. So we need a reactor access port, power tap, control rod, controller, casing, 10 casings. Okay. 1 fuel rod, 1 coolant port, and 1 red net port. All that is fairly easy. So let's just hit at big. There we go. Easy peasy. Fluid cyanite. Interesting. Interesting that there's not a liquid for plutonium. What's ludicrite? Ludicrite. Looks like it's some amazing source of power. I mean, this recipe is not that expensive, to be perfectly fair. Neither is that one, really, once we get wither skeletons up and running. Oh, right. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do big reactors this episode. Next episode, we're gonna work on the mob spawner. Because I want to make a wither skeleton spawner for our blood altar that will produce tons of life essence, and it will also give us necrotic bones, wither skulls, and all that fun stuff. So, for today though, we'll do big reactors. First things first, we're gonna need, let's start from this side, fuel rod. So I need steel. Ooh, I need steel, really? Okay. Yeah. Pulverized coal. That's not too bad. Or pulverized charcoal. Okay. Okay, I could do coal. If I did coal, it would be 2 for every 1 iron. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, so we'll do that. And then I need a stack of iron. So let's grab 7 of you. Boom. And then we'll go grab another single one from the work chest over here. Perfect. And then I'll dump this 7 coal in this work chest. Perfect. And now I need to pulverize all this charcoal. Or not charcoal, coal. Okay, what else do I need? Alright, so sorry about that. Had to make a shortcut there. Phone rang. There's always a problem. Hopefully nothing like that pops up again. So, alright. So, we also need to make graphite. So to make graphite, all we have to do is go over here and let's see. Coal and gravel. Okay, that's weird. Graphite block, of course. Smelting charcoal. Or graphite dust. And smelting charcoal again? Or coal, okay. A smelting coal or charcoal or graphite dust. Okay, so all of those are interesting. If I don't want to use power, I could use gravel, which I have a lot of. How much graphite am I going to need? Reactor casing. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of graphite, so I may as well. I need a lot of graphite and a lot of steel. Okay, so let's take another 7 of you. Let's take 2 of you because I can. Any reason to get rid of gravel, I will take. Alright, then we'll take 1 of you. And let's go to our crafting bench. Boom. Stack of graphite. Perfect. Can we scan graphite? I don't know that we can. No, we can't. Alright, looks like this is done. This one can go in now. Okay, can scan that, that's for sure. Alright, so how did I make steel again? It was in the blast furnace, right? Induction smelter, whatever. Cool. So that'll go. We're still only at... Pink slime does not get produced in abundance. When it does get made, it makes about 100 millibuckets every time. Just over that, actually. So, I mean, it's not like you have to wait for it a millibucket at a time, but still. It's a pretty slow process waiting for this stuff. Alright, so that's going, making us steel. Hold on, how much does this make? It just makes 1. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, now that that's going, what else can I work on while we wait? Yellorium. We're gonna need some yellorium, so I may as well pick that up. I'm not producing this stuff in extreme abundance, but I've got quite a bit. So in just a few moments I'll have a stack of yellorium, a stack of graphite, and a stack of steel. And that should get us, I think, enough to finish this quest, hopefully. Anything else I can work on? Oh, one thing I do need to show you guys is I recently discovered that my mystical Botania flowers were not growing. Turns out they have to be put on Podzol now. Podzol exclusively. So I swapped out all the dirt here for Podzol and put them down. And now they're growing like you would expect. So all good there. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. If you are growing Botania flowers, you are going to need Podzol. If you're using the AgriCraft setup. If you're just, you know, growing them with bone meal or floral fertilizer on grass, then that works just as it normally does. But yeah. Okay, so that's going swimmingly. Boom, more sulfur. Tons of sulfur. While we're waiting on that, oh, and I finally got around to upgrading this this barrel. It now has the void upgrade and structural upgrades that all the other ones do, as well as storage upgrade. So I was saving that for the tutorial, but then I went ahead and did the tutorial in my FTB instead, and I just never got around to it. So yeah, everything here is working out fine. The poison potato setup worked perfectly, so now this thing has been running non-stop. It's awesome. This is gonna take a long time. I should get more adult cows, you know? I could just sit over there with a safari net, snag up some adults whenever I can, and just move them over. XP thing. The problem with snagging up the babies is that they won't grow up because the chronotyper is just gonna whip them right back over here. So I do have to like wait till they grow up and then snag them before the slaughterhouse triggers. Or I could put them over into the... Yeah, you know what? I'd put 2 of you. Actually, how many of you do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8's gonna be a fine number. That'll be 4 babies per go at it. Okay, cool. Now when those 2 grow up, I'll move them over to the adult pen and the breeder will work and we'll be all happy and good and dandy. Okay. Now while we're waiting, I can pump in the rest of this charcoal. Okay, we're about halfway through. Fantastic. I should probably upgrade these machines. Specifically this one and these 2. Glacial Precipitator is pretty much just fine the way it's running. The Auto Brewer I haven't really used, but eh. How are my machines holding up? That one's good, that one's good. That one's good. All of these are fully charged again. Cool. Everybody's happy. I'm generating more power than any of my machines can use. So that's spectacular. And I'm now planning on making a setup that will produce even more power. Awesome. Because why not? And you know what? Let's go, while we're waiting, let's go dig out that hole. So I said I was going to do 7 by 7, right? Sounds reasonable. 7 by 7 right in the middle. Oh! Okay, maybe not right in the middle. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. Well, unless that arcane lamp can light up this floor. If it can, then we're spot on. We'll see. So now we just go like so. That's 3 by 3. Five by 5. And 7 by 7. That'll be what? Room enough for This will be the edge, so the inside will be a 5x5. So that's 3 control rods. Yeah, I could do it 9x9. Why not? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9x9. Perfect. Should have 81 stone bricks. Yeah, that's right, right? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Alright, how's the steel coming along? Are we done yet? Almost. Oh, we're pretty much at time for this episode. I should have just cut. Oh well. We'll get this quest done. And then next time we'll work on the auto spawner, because I'm probably going to have to make a whole bunch more of this stuff off camera so that we can make the reactor that I want. So, yeah, that'll be perfect. We'll do the auto spawner next episode while I keep running that in the background. Oh, fudge. There we go. Okay, cool. These two are grown up. Let's get them. I guess I just need the one. Okay. Chickens, you can have your eggs back. That's the second time I've hit a chicken with an egg right after. Like in a row. Okay, so steel should be done by now. Thank God. There we go. Alright, so let's make all the components. I may not be able to make the 10 casings with what I have, but I can make at least one and one of everything else. So, Yellorium control rod. Boom. Did I need to make a cyanite reprocessor? No. Okay. So next, reactor glass. I don't think I had to make. Nope. What is next? Reactor casing. Oh, that makes 4. I could make 10. Well, let's focus on the other stuff first. Okay, so this is gonna need reactor casings anyway, so let's make 12. There, we've done it. Since we need them anyway, we'll make them anyway. Now I also need some redstone apparently. I'm probably going to need more than one. And some diamonds. 4 is probably going to be more than enough. Alright. So, we've made all that stuff. Okay, so next we're going to need to make a reactor controller. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Reactor control rod. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We're going to need a power tap. Cool. 3 more to go. We're going to need an access port, which is going to need a piston. And something else. A chest. Okay. That. Okay, we're going to need more reactor casings. Access port. There we go. Coolant port. I'm going to need another piston, a bucket. So 4 of you. And then a piston. And then 4 more casings. Coolant port, which I don't think I'm going to use, but it's fine. Red net port. Red net cables. Don't I have some of that left over? I think so. Not enough. Okay, so I'm going to need to make 8 of you. Boom. 2 of you can go away. Okay. We go like that. That makes a red net cable. And we need a piece of gold, which I think I'm out of over here. I am. Almost. Resourcefulness. Okay, there we go. Piece of gold. I need more machine casings. That's going to be a problem. Or not machine casings, reactor casings. Completely different. I don't understand what happened there, but whatever. And that should be everything I need. Alright, now let's put away all these pieces. Just for a second here, so I can get all the items that come out of this reward bag. I only needed 1 diamond. Interesting. $16 fish jerky. Awesome. Sure, I'll eat that. Okay. So, I'll put the rest of that over here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do with the rest of that? I'm going to make it into machine casing. Or reactor casing, whatever. There we go. Alrighty. So that's going to do it for that. And then I'll need to make more steel and more graphite and pick up more yellowite probably. Yellorium, whatever. Alrighty. Awesome. We didn't get any more this episode. Come on, you jerks, grow up and die. Look at all of you. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff, as always. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.